This is an impromptu video. How to go camping with a cat 101. I don't know if there's a video that exists, but now that I am doing it, now I know how to do it. A couple years ago, I wouldn't have known. And so it was done through experience and by being thrust into houselessness, but because I have experience living off the grid, I have experience being drawn to mystical areas, spiritual things, and I believe that my cat has been drawn to me spiritually. It likes to hang around me when I'm grounded. Thus, as a result of that, prior getting to know the cat, living off the grid, and then living in the Dallas area with the cat where it would come and go, prior to the house situation, it's like intuitively I had taken the cat to the park and I let it go and it came back to me. Just like with the house. So we'll go ahead and walk. So I think the cat understands me. We're going to go ahead and film the helicopter here, which could be anybody. But we are living in the Matrix, by the way, where me and my black cat are doing spirituality. And the reason I lost my cat carrier is because BLM stole my stuff. And I had to get it out of the landfill. We're not going to over-amplify the emotions when I tell my story. It will be done from a position of strength and power. Okay? So women and men can learn from me. And those that are becoming men and women, that are males and females, that have not yet had a rite of passage. So it's been me and the cat in this for at least 25 days, but the cat also camped with me in September 2025 in Costilla County. So it already has had experience being with me in different places in Colorado. It doesn't like to be in the cage, and I initially rescued it from the cage. And it ended up in the cage, in the garage, in Dallas, in the heat and in the cold. And pictures were taken of it, and it was in a state of sadness, and it was angry with me. But it did adjust to that new life, but it was hard in the beginning for both of us to be in Texas. It was hard on our bodies, and perhaps more. And neither of us were in our strongest or freest selves in the Dallas area. There was a time recently where I didn't have my cat for 4 days because the cat jumped out. The cat is now back, but that is a trauma, however. Okay. In that time period, I found another cat, also black, nursing kittens. So really, I think that I shouldn't just give my cat wet food, but maybe drop off some food for the other cat. So who's really in charge here, me or the cat? Whose decision was it to go off the grid? Was it really mine? The cat wanted to come back. And I think the cat rather be here, where it was born, than Oregon, where I was born. And when I've been in a state of meditation, the cat will come to me. You know, and right now what I'm getting confirmation from the way that the cat is hanging around and we're having this, the cat likes me. And the cat feels okay around me and the meditation, but it doesn't feel okay around a lot of people and the traffic. But it knows this terrain now, this environment, and it is suited to be a companion, because when I go to town, I'm going to walk over this way, and the cat may follow or do its own thing. When I go to town, the cat stays here. I'm going to put more of a focus on nature than the selfie side of YouTube. Plus, the cell phone is better video, whereas this needs special white balance, right, for my features. So we're going to focus just on the nature aspect of this. So I'm going around different places, but mostly here for now. Keeping my stuff contained here because this adds anxiety to both myself and the cat. The stuff, you know. This is something that will properly mount on the current camera that I'm holding, which is not a cell phone. It's a flip camera with a microphone attachment. So I guess the point of this is you can camp with your cat. You might be able to do it right away, possibly. but it would help to go to a place where there's a park. Let's get back into that. And some rules of thumb, of course, would be to have wet cat food. This is the water right now, because the things were taken from the park ranger. Some of them included the cat carrier and things for the cat. That was already here. And I also noticed that when I was visited by my mother, the cat ran. And then when the tweakers that were over there wanted to come over, when she wanted to pet the cat ran. The cat has an instinct regarding other people, and these people are not necessarily spiritual. And I think that spiritual people, the cat would like. I think that the cat does desire to be around people. I think the cat would be really happy to have a female talking to it, other than me, or a female with me. I don't think that I know that. I don't know if it's going to happen, but I think that it would be nice, because I see the cat kind of as like a child, that it would be nice if the cat could have a sense of family, a sense of groundedness after what happened in Dallas, when it was in the cage and felt not wanted. It needs the nurturing, sacred feminine, that mother energy that maybe I can't provide, is what I'm thinking, just like a child. I think the cat would be really happy around other cats, or a neighborhood of cats. But I do think that there is some sort of a shared something, rather. And right now the cat feels safe around me, but it went under the vehicle as we had people passing by. So it is observing me and my positioning as I kind of circle around the vehicle, not under the vehicle, but around the vehicle. It goes under the vehicle. Having the cat under the vehicle, by the way, or on top of the vehicle, or in the vehicle, it is a lot of positive energy when we're camping. Continuing. That's just in general, to keep the place clean. There hasn't been any need. I guess the most important thing is, where's the litter box? There is none. Because the cat comes and goes, there is no need for a litter box. Here's where things are going to get complicated, though, and I'll get back to you. When I have to keep the cat in the car, there's going to have to be some sort of a litter box, and we're going to conclude with plans to develop some sort of poor man's litter box for those periods in which I know the cat is going to be stuck in the car. I'm going to have to think ahead, and in the past I haven't, and that could have played a role, in times in which the cat ran out. So I'll evolve that vlog later. All right. Oh, kitty, just sing along with the song. Yeah, you want some more food? Okay. You want food? Food? Come. When it was this easy with humans, with the knowledge and truth. I wish I could just go like that with my ideas and see them running. Where's the truth at? Where's the truth at? Where's the truth at? These were 10 cents each, man. These were 10 cents at Walmart. Nice little rock here. I was doing push-ups on the rocks yesterday, which reminds me, might need to do something today. I'm drinking my coffee here. Here you go, right here. Right here. Here you go. So I have to tell the cat. I also took one of those down by the culvert, down there at the forest ranger station, This just kind of hangs out here like it's running surveillance. But I've had this for a while, and this goes with this, the camera I'm holding. That's the dried cat food. So yeah, I did free weight exercises the last 2 days. So I'm thinking about what I'm going to do today. The physical exercise and the mental exercises go together. And then sometimes the physical exercises and the spiritual exercises go together. So it could be like freestanding, yoga postures, and then going to boxing or punching, and then doing waist twists, and then doing other things. So things can have more of an aerobic feel, and those are the types of things that I do at the river, which I'll probably do today. Then there are other days where it'll be mostly heavy weights. Then there might be other periods in the gym, for example, where there was like maybe more cardio for an hour. However, for people like me, when it comes to cardio, it's really about shadow boxing and things of that nature. I'm not big into running, but there are certain things that I'll do at the gym that relate to cardio that are good for mental health. Right now I'm 26 days here, right? Close to the 30-day mark. I have moved out of the altitude sickness window.